Question to any comments made Mr. Schmidt and Jensen, addressing the severe drop in revenue stream that we're going to have to face in this next several years. Getting back to this war issue, and I'm a 26-year veteran, we spent it's all going to be $3 trillion on this war to kill a million people, by the way. And so the revenue streams from the government are going to dry up. The Highway Trust Fund, for instance, next October, when that's over, it may be well over indefinitely. So what revenue streams, or how do you consider, how are we going to fund this state government from this point forward? Consider what's happening on Wall Street, the kind of market crunch.
That's a good question. The administration hasn't called me to ask my opinion. I'm glad, because I think they don't really know what's cooking, and neither do I, and neither do probably do any of us. We don't know what's going to come up in the next few years, but one thing we have to do is hang on to your wallet and make sensible decisions. And we can't have heaven here on earth, okay? I mean, we have to cut back. We may have to do that, and it might well change our style of living. Americans haven't made it for all these years, and so we're going to have to really adjust. Now, that doesn't seem like that's the hottest message in town, but I'll tell you, it's probably the truth. How do we know? But we know this. If the person only has so much money, that's all he can spend. However, look at the way we're spending now. I mean, we're into the credit card spending like you can't believe it. How in the world? I told my own kids, I won't see the end of this, and neither will you, and probably your kids, and my great-grandkids. We have got a problem here. One thing we better do is stick together on this thing. This is, it might not be able to beat us, and I'm afraid it won't. It's going to be some tough times, I'm sure of that. And so, just say, hang on to your wallets, guys.
I like the sound of that in terms of Jensen, but I'm not in terms of, I'll answer the question anyway. Cradle to the grave. Doesn't work. Government is not here to hold your hand, to provide a car for you, to provide a house for you, to provide health insurance for you, to provide retirement for you. That's not what being American is all about. Times are tough. I mean, it looks like it's going to get tougher. But we're going to have to pull together as a state and work out our own problems, work out our own solutions to our problems. There's no easy answers, guys. There's no easy answers. As far as and I'm going to segue because I didn't have my hand 4 times, didn't get a response. 2 years ago, there were polls taken that said that approximately 70% of South Dakotans favored exceptions regarding the life issue. Now, here we got it. Let's vote on it. Folks, the bottom line is, do you know when a fetus becomes a human being? Do you know? Supreme Court didn't know. They were in error. They shouldn't have tackled that subject. My question to you is, doesn't common sense dictate that if we don't know when that little fetus becomes a human being, that we should err on the side of life?
We have one question from the audience.